That's what I wanted. I turned on the network so that when in photo mode, you can still see. Shut up, guys. So I did some more work on the bottom of the belly. Let that guppy look now. And I mean, that's the best I could do with the stuff we have here in game. I flipped the pads into position, how they look in real life. Well, the movie, not real life, but I'd say she's done. I mean, I gotta put antennas on it. The Nebuchadnezzar. So this is the fifth iteration I had to try. I built four others. I can show you. Okay, so the bike will cycle through. I didn't make the bike. See, Nebuchadnezzar 1. This is the original I made when I put it together in the space station. Notice it doesn't have the belly on the bottom. It has the row of antennas and the pads. That's how I could place them in the game. That Nebuchadnezzar 2. Boom. Now the reason that this looks like this is because this was the test to see if it'll work. And what I did was I took, you see that little bike? I took this little bike I duplicated it 20 times and I put them in each and every pad. It was just a test to see if I could get it done. This one has more lining, I guess, because there's two engines merged together. But then, where were we at? Three. This is the one I just finished. I had to build it like this inside the space station so that I could have all the parts on it for when I get into Blender. This one I made the belly bigger for when I flip and shrink the parts. I had to flip the pads, the rock hoppers, and I had to what you call it, shrink the engines. And this is the fourth version, my fourth attempt. This was actually the third attempt. See, only the top engines showed up, not the bottom ones. So there's one there, should be another one here. There's one there, should be another one there. Right, that's four, and then this is five. It's the one I just finished. Well, I finished it yesterday at 6 p.m., but I've been very sick this week. I have Crohn's, and my Crohn's have been, well, not my Crohn's. The Crohn's has been kicking my ass all week. Yesterday I was just so tired and I went to sleep early. So I finished it at like 6:10. It was 6:09 when I looked at the clock and I reloaded the game. Matrix Reloaded. So anyway, now I'm on top of a brick invisible wall. That's great. There we go. There's the wall. What the hell is that? Anyway, that's the best I could do with the parts that we have. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's show you. This was a pain in the ass to get into because of the damn turret. You see the turret? and I'm looking at my phone because my game hub is still not recording. So, yeah, this thing is big. I still get freaking lost. There's 6 levels in here, and it's wild. So, these are cockpits, a mod that you could download to customize your cockpit. Only thing I can do to get it red. I really don't like red. I did this for you guys just so we could see the Nebuchadnezzar. See? I'm going down. You know, when she goes, hold on. Choo, choo. Ooh, when she goes through the cable. I got this. Too bad her and her husband are corny as hell. She made a cool Niobe. Look at that trail. See how they cross? They had to angle the engines to get them in a position to where they're not, they're just like the pads. So if I rotated the pads 18 degrees, I rotated the engines 18 degrees. Shoo. I mean, I could get more lightning effect in them. That's great. They look great. I add another engine to them. If I add another engine to them, because the engines are in the center, so if I add one on the left and on the right, maybe it'll throw more lightning. See, it looks like little arcs right now. I see what I did. Yep. See it? See it? I did one extra here. I was wondering why it's sticking out so far. It's not supposed to. See, it's supposed to be like a little smooth. Being in third person mode in these ships suck. I know, no reactor, no fucking piece of shit thruster. I know, I know. You want us to have this corniness on here. I know. All this to delete this shit. It's that side, right? Yeah. Yep. It's that side. Son of a bitch. I just got rid of my Arcadia foil. Okay. See? And that's how it's supposed to look. See? Okay. Tricks, ladies and gentlemen. So you to go to the empty Corvette station that's in front of you, and the stuff you don't want, you delete. And then, boom, voila. I don't need no thrusters. I don't need no shield. I need no shield. What's my shield then? My shield strength's 1,609. The hell do I need that shit reactor for? Look at this. Ah, get electrocuted here. I tried a different method. That's why those engines were just floating in midair. They didn't take. This isn't bad, huh? See, you can see the engines. See, I made sure a little bit stuck out so that the engine's on the surface and not on the bottom. You see on this side too. See, see that? That's the engine. Those are these engines. Three, right? Nebuchadnezzar three. I think it's three. Yeah. So Those are the engines. You see, I put them in place just so they're in the bubble. See, and I had to rotate the pads and all that. And then this is what we got. Boom. Booyaka. Damn, that's old as hell. Booyaka. Who was that? Old Dirty Bastard, Flavor Flav. I don't know, one of them crazy ass dudes. Ta-da. My starfighters, most of my ships you gotta jump into. My robot ship you gotta fly up. Like, I think 10 halves high. Like it's 15 and cockpit's halfway in his chest. Chew. Chew. So this thing, because rock hoppers help with maneuverability, this thing, look how I could just maneuver it. I don't care about getting hit right now. I just want to show you you see the flying skills of this thing? I could be shooting like that too. Check out those phases. Not bad, right? So this, see how they're slanted up and in, up and in. See how they're sticking up high like that. Did mine like that, like the fronts. Because they move. The pads move as they go through the cables. You see, that's how I did mine on the top. I got a bunch of reference pictures, you see. And in the back, bottom. See the bottom? How and we go here. See them? See the bottom? And then the fronts. Fronts are like that. Yeah, when I'm flying, I get a better camera. The camera zooms out more. You see? So the front side. That's how I did mine. See? But I didn't want the back slanted down like that, so I didn't, because they move. So technically, you could put them in whatever position you want, and it's still the Nebuchadnezzar as long as they have the pads. See? Ooh. Now I gotta put all the antennas. I got the turrets. I got that one, and the bottom one. That's how I did mine. See, with the pads on the bottom, flip like that, flip like that. You see? Up and then down. You see, right? You get a better angle. You see? And then if you look at them, I twisted them, I turned them in different angles. So it could be symmetrical, but also not be all close to each other. They were all like facing each other. See how fast she snaps left and right. I did a barrel roll. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. Takes 6 seconds to rotate the moon. You seen that? Wow. Let's get a nice look at the sun. Chew. I have to be I have to be pulsing or boosting at least to be able to get the whole ship within the window frame, within camera frame. So there's 20 engines because there's 20 pads. 8 in the back, 10, 12, 14, 16, then 18 and 20 in the bottom front. See how, watch this. Whoa, whoa. The other day I was having fun doing this. You see that sharp ass turn? Check it out, check it out. Shoom. Shoom. Now what? I'll shoot you in your face. Oh, I hit the shield. I was trying not to hit it. Shoo. Shoo. Oh, shoo. 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 Pam para pam param pam para gara gara gara. Oh, snap. Whoa. Space station. guys don't need to see me. It's cold out here. My face shield is freezing. Look at that fog. Get closer. Sorry guys, I thought I was in camera mode again. Even though I just switched it. I'm tired. I just woke up at 3 in the morning. See now it's got that guppy look. It was too flat. The top doesn't have a hump. That's not bad for my first project in Blender. I mean, you clearly seen in the video that I built the ship at the station. It's got the engines put placed all over the place. But I ain't gonna lie, I don't lie anyway. I use Blender for the engines. I use Blender to reposition all of the pads and to shrink down the engines. But I built the shell, the whole Nebuchadnezzar by hand. Why is it taking you forever to ascend? We need Ultra Jet up in here. Thank you guys for watching.